Back in '91, Kawasaki was building the KLE500, a bike that went over the hills, made a lot of people smile and happy, and right now for 2026 they built a new one, the KLE500 SE, in the box right here, and I'm about to bring it to light and start it up. Stay tuned. Dun, 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 dun. The strap is now off. Let's check the bike out because this KLE, it's the adventure solution from Kawasaki. What's so special about it? It's nimble, it's lightweight, 195 kilograms with 16 liters of fuel and every liquid inside. Look at it, it's so nimble and small. You have knobby tires, spoked wheels, 17 on the rear, 21 on the front. And this SE version comes with all the parts in the box. I have to do lots of work in order to put everything back together. The fun part is that I need to take the crate off, lots of bolts, I need my wrench. I will be starting in assembling it, but first of all, what's so interesting about the Kawasaki, for me, it's that they made this 450 twin-cylinder engine feel more alive. I've tested the one that they fitted on the Kawasaki Z500, and for sure it will be a nice machine to have. Kawasaki claims that this one will eat around 4 liters of fuel for 100 kilometers, which means that you can cover almost 400 kilometers. Might be, but first let's take it out of this box. There's a lot of work to do. Da 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 da.
2 hours later.
Now's the moment where the big question kicks in. How do we fit the front wheel? We will see. But let's take a look at the frame because it's a beautiful Kawasaki green with white and black tank. The special thing about this bike, everything is down under, every part fitted, even the engine is tilted toward the front of the bike because it's supposed to bring the weight down, so this bike will be very easy to maneuver even for smaller riders. But in regards of off-road, I've seen lots of topics online that everybody says, okay, what shall I do with maximum 20 centimeters of ground clearance while going off-road? Oh well, you can go off-road with it, but don't be too harsh because yeah, the travel, it's not that big. It's mostly intended for light off-road, not something fancy to do with. But I also have to tell you the difference between the SE and the normal one. The SE comes with a better touring package, like a larger windshield, a bash plate which is wider, and small stuff that makes this one a favorite if you want to buy the KLE500. Doing the inventory, in the boxes I found the handlebar, a DID handlebar, 28 in the middle, 22 on the side, wide, and seems pretty tough. We will have to see. This one has to go on the bike. I had the battery here, the battery which is a normal battery that has to go also on the bike. What else? Front wheel with IRC tires. This tire is like 21 front inch wheel, spokes, tube, and IRC knobby tire for your trips when going outside the terrain. Meanwhile, I have to check more boxes because there are so many other parts that needs to be fitted on the bike. As my camera guy said, this one is the best packaged motorcycle that we've seen in our lives. Man, there are definitely lots of things that need to go on the bike. Let's see this one. Let's check the box. What's in the box? Oh my god. Manual, nobody needs this. This are bolts, set of bolts, rubber cushions, something. Hand guard. Okay, hand guards. Oh, they have metal hand guards. It was not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, metal handguards and the mirrors that we also need to fit on the bike. Okay, next box, wheel spacers. This one I will need. Handlebar mounting points. Another handlebar mounting point. Okay. 1, 2. Where's the other ones? Okay, this one is for the handlebar, but the small one I think is for the brake. So all 3 of these need to go on the bike. Bam. Man, I think in this one should be the windshield. Let's see if the windshield is here. I need to be careful not to scratch the windshield. You're recording this? Because I have a kind of an issue. I don't know where things are supposed to be fitted on. Somehow, some days later, I'll be still here fitting parts on this bike. I think this one goes the other way. Who knows? Nobody knows. Ta-da! They ask me, okay, can you give me some advice about the bike? Oh man, can't you see I'm working? It's kind of a huge mess because I need also to fit the controls left and right because this mother... it's supposed to be fitted on the bike. Shouldn't be that hard, but I will also need a screwdriver. I'll go in the shop and ask the guys for a screwdriver. Also, the throttle body needs to be fitted with the cables and everything. I don't think they need to be fitted like this. I will also use a bit of lube. But man, it's a hard job to do. Oh, check out, here's the key. I have a key. Check out the key. Key to happiness. Considering the world geopolitics, this might be one of the most expensive assets that you can get nowadays. So a bit of fuel in the tank. I know that the bike already has oil, coolant, brake fluid and everything inside it, but I still want to start it up. And I have to remove protection from the exhaust so I won't melt it. Although it says it doesn't have gas, I've fitted some gasoline inside. First start, KLE500 SE. So nice. This is not the beast that you can expect to be because it's a 500 Euro 5 Plus. But one thing is for sure, Kawasaki says that this one will go over the hills and mountains like a dream. So yes, I recommend it. I like it. It looks good. It's on a very good price all over the world, around 7,500 to 800 euros. So yeah, this is a winner for guys that don't want to invest that much. Kawasaki KLE500 SE might be the answer. So yeah, why don't you try it out and tell me what you think about it?